Hello and welcome to episode 30 of Legends of Idleon. Today we'll do a lot of things. One of the things we're gonna do is sort our mess out. If you watched the previous episode, by the way, this is 80 days worth of stuff. I didn't get that much, did I? So we'll get access to elite class, but I can't with my secondary characters. So guess what? The march I was talking about a while ago will resume up to that point. But one thing I didn't know is that the World 4 boss is out. I did not know that. So we'll talk about my intentions with this series. I think there is a bit of a misunderstanding based on the comments that I see. I'll explain everything to you. But please remember that I was gone for a month. I'm going to put a video on the top right. 2-year anniversary video where I explain very quickly in the first frame why I was gone, okay? So I couldn't play this game at all, so I fell behind, and unfortunately I missed World 4 boss. My goal was to reach the edge of World 4 before the boss would come out. And what I'm worried about is that, yeah, I know I died. It's because I forgot to equip food. When I beat World 3 boss a while ago, it wasn't that long before World 4 came out, so I need to get at the edge of World 4 as fast as possible before World 5 comes out. I was one of the first to make a video on World 4, and I want to do the same on World 5. In fact, the day after release of World 4 I had a video already, okay? So yeah, I'll tell you my intentions with this series. Once again, I've done it a few times, but there is a misunderstanding. So here's our Blood Berserker. If you know a guide, a good guide, please let me know in the comments. I will look at one, okay? I'm going to show you, for those who never seen Blood Berserker before, very interesting class. It has to do with cooking and, you know, Apocalypse Zao, but to a million, so it would be Apocalypse Chow. So I look at a guide, a bit random, and I went with the following. And if this is wrong, please let me know and point me to a guide. But plus 6 level for all talents higher than level 1. So anything will go level 7 automatically. So I put 1 point in HP and I got 7 levels. So it's kind of cool, I find. And they recommend using that. So I maxed that out. That's pretty cool. And this increases my strength by a lot. My strength is pretty low, 752. Ouch. Without fighting, when I fight, I think it goes up. For charred skulls, because it increases the number of kills I get, and I have only one Apocalypse Shaw, which is 1 million kill of one mob, and that's going to make me very much stronger. And I think my cooking, no, I think it's only for the cooking, isn't it? I don't know yet because I'm pretty new to this class, but it's very interesting. Those are the new abilities that I equipped. I'm a little stronger now. I know these numbers are low. I know my gear is out of date. I'll fix it, but I need to play the game, and I will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the zone where I was, I think it's in the last episode, and see the progress with this new class. No new gear, no nothing. I want to see how much stronger I am. By the way, those 45 gifts, I don't want to use them. Isn't there a quest or something? I saw something that required some of those gifts, so I'm not going to open them. This is a complete mess, by the way, my storage. I'll have to fix that too. I'm midway through World 4 with my main. So these shrines will be gone because I'm going to use them for my secondary characters so they can have access to elite classes. But let's just take a look. So 88% hit chance, it went up. 100% survivability, so I can, it's like 1,000 kills an hour. So I can move forward, that's fine. I will have to increase my gear, we'll see how things go. But I need to farm stuff. See, almost 600,000 damage when I'm fighting. It's low compared to many people, but this is, once again, a very casual series, and I'll explain everything a bit later. So my plan is with all my other characters, once they have access to the elite classes, they'll go back to doing mining, catching, fishing, etc. Here I was curious about this quest. It's a very important quest, but I didn't have time to play the game anyway, so he wants me to gather a couple of things that I have a ton of already. So I'm just gonna do a jump cut here because well, first I had to figure out what does he want, and this is a mess also, so I have to sort that out too. Good title for previous video, what a mess. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. So he wants all these things, so I'm just gonna look for them in the storage, but I won't show you that because it's pretty painful. There you go, I found it, and we'll finish that quest. It's gonna give me access to something extremely important, the Wolf 4 Merit Shop. I somehow did that, so we'll do that. So I have 1 point, so we'll figure it out later on. That's going to be for the future. More or less, I glanced at this, I see a 4 on the bottom right. Anvil 4 reminds me I have to do that as well, but I'm gonna have to increase my trapping. My trapping is pretty bad. Speaking of bad, I know my gear is behind, but there's limits. I mean, I'm going to replace those pants, they're horrible. And then I found out that I'm running out of platinum ore and bars, so I can't wait for my miner to go back to doing its job. Anyways, I'm able to make those dementia pants, and that bow didn't have any of these tokens. That's because I had no money. Now I can buy them, but I have to log in every day to make sure I buy them. And also, worth 3 tokens I should buy them for lower level equipment. So those dementia pants, look how lucky I was. All in one go almost. So these are pretty good compared to those pants. Now I'm going to sell them. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I'm going to create a character today, but I have a lot of the old mats, so it's not that bad. Alright. So that's my archer, of course. One of my better secondary character, I would guess. A pretty good crafter. I use it to craft all the time, and he's at level 100 for shrines. So that's the character that will put shrines for the march that I will start in a moment. You're gonna see me start it. Hey Rad82, please write a comment. Are you happy you're gonna get promoted? So I chose Squire. Somebody recommended that I go Squire. Maybe it was even you, Rad82, I'm not sure. But somebody told me that, and I thought about it, and it makes sense for construction. So Rad82 will be a Squire. Finally gets promoted. Poor Rad82. So Rad82, we won't see this character for a while. I'll level him up over time. Eventually you'll see him appear, but it's going to take some time. Okay, I gotta concentrate on my other characters. And we'll make a brand new character also. And here we're going to get the Squire, but there's a quest. So I'm just gonna walk because I teleported at the wrong place. Coliseum is a good place to get stuff to. There's so many things to do in this game, it could drive you absolutely insane. Very soon I'll tell you what I intend to do with this series. It's when I attribute everybody to the area where the shrines will be to begin the march. So here I bought a bunch of kebabs, is it how it's called? Sorry for the pronunciation. And I will teleport and get wrong place again. And then we'll get our Squire for construction. Something I neglected. Not completely though, I did some level of construction, but I would like to improve my shrines more. But again, trapping is horrible, and then I really need to improve that so I can get the mats that I need to improve a bunch of stuff further in many areas, including construction. So Rad82 was promoted, and now we're going to create a new character. Please let me know in the comments, which class do you think this new character should be? What's your opinion on that? I'll give this character a very original name. So I'm going to go with just DPS, buff guy. because at the beginning it's easier. So very original name here. Rad 83. So I'll let you guess the name of future characters. And here I was just looking, I was not really expecting the possibility to create another character, and it used to write level 9999, made no sense. And you know the drill, I'm not gonna show you any of this. It's a brand new character, it will take forever. So once again, please let me know in the comments which class I should use. So now each character will go to the area. This character will set up the shrines, and we're gonna start the march. 1, 2, 3, 2 areas to clear to reach the elite quest, the elite classes. So probably next episode. Well, I don't want to promise that, but likely next episode I'll be able to make it. Okay, as I'm doing this, I just want to reiterate. First of all, I'm probably one of the only series on YouTube that went from episode 1 with like level 1 character and nothing to world 4. But yes, I'm behind. I get comments like, oh, your gear is behind, oh, you got so much to do. I know. I play casually, I play for fun, and I had to leave for a month and it hurt me a lot. Now, I have all sorts of ideas, but the first plan is really to go to the edge of World 4 and beat that boss before World 5 comes out. I'll try, I don't know if I'll make it, my gear sucks, let's be frank, on my main character. That's why I need to farm mats with my other characters so I can make new gear as I move forward and hit walls, okay? But there's other ideas. I know there's many jobs, right? Somebody was talking about alchemy and this and that. Of course, eventually I'll make an alchemy video where I get all the vials, for instance. Or a construction video where I sort everything out, you know? Maybe another lab video, I don't know. But it's a casual series. I play casual, I'm not hardcore. I know in some of the games I'm pretty hardcore, not in this game, okay? So I feel like there's this misunderstanding, some sort of disappointment from certain people who watch how far behind I am, and that's because I play casual. Just want to clarify this. I said it multiple times, but I want to say it again because the last 2 videos reception was iffy, so just expect that when you watch this series. Okay, so this is my main character in the kitchen, leveling up cooking because I'm a blood berserker now. The guild, we reached the maximum number of people, so now I can start kicking people. I have people who've been there for like a year and produce 0 GP. So the only requirement to join this guild is make some GP and you'll be fine. But a lot of these people will be kicked eventually, and I took screenshots. There's no system, I think, to see the history of people producing GP, you know. So anyways, I really hope I didn't come across as salty when I said this is a casual series, you know, relax. That's not what I said, but you know, but that's what it is. It's really we'll move forward, we'll get there. You know, there's going to be 8 worlds. Eventually I'll get really strong. I mean, I'm much stronger than I was, say, if you look at episodes where I'm in world 2 or world 3. You know, eventually world 5, 6, 7, 8 will roll out, and if I play enough, I'll become very strong also. I just gotta catch up, you know. So so long as we have an understanding, the series will continue and things will go well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.